If I come to you as a leader with a situation about my house, why is you trying, like, what is you trying to fight for? I always give him his flowers. Always have. But no, ain't no bitch about to ever try to bitch me. Because that's what it felt like. It felt like, bitch, she not scared of me. She not scared of me enough. Because how the fuck did we go from talking about my daughter to you trying to fight me because you can't handle having a difficult conversation? But I'm supposed to be somebody that you love. I'm supposed to be somebody that you've been friends with you. I'm supposed to be somebody that was in your family for years. Shout bye. I'm not trying to hear all of that no more. I don't like shit like that. Never in my life would I be at a ball over a disagreement. Now I'm talking about some taking my shirt off and talking about some let's fight and let's go outside and let's fight, y'all, with James. That's weird as hell to me. And it was embarrassing on both of our ends. No, and it really wasn't even embarrassing on my end. It was really embarrassing on his end. But it was just embarrassing that I had to be somebody who, the person who was involved with it over nothing. Just because I held you accountable and let you know that I was going to return the same energy of the standards that you set. When you could have just apologized. Oh, my bad, Prince. I didn't know. I was thinking version was 2 years or less. Not say, oh, well, you need to have conversations and you need to communicate this with da-da-da-da-da and blah, 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 blah. No, that's a conversation that we could have had afterwards, and you could have just not voted for my daughter. But instead, you don't respect that I'm the new up and coming father for this chapter. You know, and you know that. You know that's not a secret. You didn't see Persia at the end of the runway with my daughter, with her daughter's hand up. You see me at the end of the runway with my daughter's hand up. And like I said, it's not a James thing. It's an anybody thing. I'm not going to play with your kids, and nobody's going to play with my kids. Period. As if we're two people that haven't known each other for years. You never had this animosity. You never had this pressure with me before. And you got a problem with me saying something to you about feeling a type of way about a valid situation? Please. You don't need to drink. Certain people don't need to drink. No shade. Because that was unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Very, very unnecessary. And then to try to say that I'm trying to be funny. If I was trying to be funny, I would have never even came and said nothing to you on the side. When I seen you walking over there with Persia, I could have kept going the opposite way. I would have never even said nothing to him. But no. It's okay if you do it to my daughter, but it's not okay if I do it to your daughter. We're not doing that. That's never happening. And that's just ballroom. I'm not going to play with your daughter. You're not going to play with my daughter. Period. None of my kids. Nobody. It's not even a James thing. It's an everybody thing. Nobody's going to play with my kids. Nobody's going to play with my house. Just like nobody's going to play with your house. Nobody's going to play with your kids. It's mutual. And I would expect that if anybody felt like I was being shady or if I was playing on their time, I would expect for us to have a conversation. And whatever they decide to do with the conversation after that is what they decide to do with the conversation. But I would expect for us to have a conversation. And then just not respecting me and my place and where I stand with Gucci. That's another thing. Not respecting me. You're not respecting me as a leader in this house.